Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Amarillo Civic Center. The Budweiser Bullpen. It's game 2 of this 2-game series in the final meeting between Amarillo and Shreveport in this regular season. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder. Time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight the Mudbugs will try to avenge after a 6-1 defeat last night and come out with a better effort this evening. The Mudbugs lost 6-1 to the Bulls, and really nothing went their way. They were 0 for 5 on the man advantage. Their lone goal came from Timofey Koklachev, and it snowballed against them after giving up 3 in the second period. Looking in the South Division standings, Amarillo in first place with 78 points. Lone Star in second place with 77 points, and everything kind of drops off with Topeka now in third, 2 points ahead of the Bugs at 64, and the Mudbugs, who've clinched a playoff spot as well, at 62 points. Mudbugs kind of racing for that third spot, speaking in realistic terms as far as the postseason jockeying for seeding is all concerned. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant after these messages. It's the Bugs and the Bulls' final regular season meeting between these two teams. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this 2-game series and the final meeting between Amarillo and Shreveport in the regular season. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant. You know, I could say in last night's game, just looking at that score, a little bit deceiving, but was the turning point maybe that squandered 5-minute major power play, and then shortly after Amarillo scores, was that kind of that big momentum punch to you guys?
Yeah, I would definitely say, when a team kills off a 5-minute major, they get a little bit of wind in their sails, and it goes opposite for the team that didn't score a goal in the 5-minute major, and not even that many great chances. Yeah, so I would definitely say very disappointing. And then they got out of the box and they scored like probably 20 seconds later to make it 3-1, and I think it was tough mentally to kind of recover from that.
When you have a power play that carries on over into the next period, that's pretty tricky too, because you have to kind of have about 18 minutes or so in that intermission to kind of figure out what you're going to do. Yeah. But looking, I guess, as that game progressed, it felt like it was a snowball, and you couldn't really stop it, could you?
Yeah, it's exactly that. I remember I was talking with Soupy last night. It was like one of those games that just got out of our hands and snowballed and got bigger and bigger, and we were trying to figure out how to dismantle it, but we couldn't. And Amarillo's a great team, and if we don't play for 60 minutes and we don't do the areas on the specialty teams, score a power play goal, kill off penalties. They scored 2 power play goals against us last night, so we definitely have to improve in that area tonight.
A couple of bright sides. You did pull Balboa, and I'm sure you guys didn't want to do that, but you put Richie in there coming in cold. You know what it's like as a goaltender. He stopped 20 of 21 shots. That is obviously a positive for him and the team.
Yeah, I think Coach Soupy just wanted to kind of when that snowball was getting bigger, try to slow it down by, pulling valves. And, it's never easy for a goal. Like sometimes you want to get in there to help the team win, but then it gets to a point where you're like, oh, should I be going in right now? But you just have to go in and make the best of it. And I think that's what Richie did. And you hopefully get some momentum for tonight.
Talk about what the game plan and what is being said when you guys are down 5-1 after 2 periods of play, because I think a lot of fans would be, frustrated, checked out at some point. What's going on through your mind? Are you trying to kind of chip away, get a goal in the 5-minute junctures?
I mean, we always reiterate. I mean, we've been down for Amarillo 2 games. We came back and won. We scored 4 goals in 5 minutes in Corpus. So we always tell them that the impossible is not impossible. But really just to get the guys going into playing some good hockey, doing the little things right. So, that's what our encouragement on the bench. It's not really hey, we're done here. Let's just try to build, and if we can get back in the game, great. If not, just form good habits for the following night.
Looking ahead tonight, obviously, these games are it's coming down the stretch now, and it feels like playoff hockey already. What's the biggest key tonight to kind of flip that scoreboard around?
Well, it's exactly what you just said. Our message this morning was hey, this is playoffs here. The good habits start now. We can't just turn the switch on April 5th and say, hey, we're in playoffs. We need to really dial it in, be laser focused, give it 100% on whatever task that we ask for the boys. And we just need to be as a one-man unit out there.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Now time for the Scuba Ventures starting lineups. First for the Amarillo Bulls, head coach by Rocky Russo, assistant coach George Lewis. At left wing will be the captain, number 20, Matt Allen. At center will be number 19, Nicholas Puikonen. And on the right wing will be number 12, Jordan Venegoni. On defense will be number 18, Noah Carlin, and number 2, Gagik Malaikin. Getting the start in nets for the second straight night will be number 1, Charlie Glockner. The numbers on Glockner after last night. He picked up his 17th win of the year. He's 17-4 with a 1.64 goals against and a .929 save percentage. Your Scuba Venture starting lineup for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Perron. At left wing will be number 22, Timofey Koklachev. At center will be number 8, Jacob Smith. And on the right wing will be number 14, Anton Rubtsov. On defense will be the captain, number 16, David Brazil. And on the right side will be number 25, Ryan Dickinson. Getting the start in nets. It's been quite a busy week for him, and he played well last night. In relief of Balboa will be from Montreal, Mr. Richie Perron. He's 15-9 with a 1.89 goals against and a .930 save percentage. Those are your Scuba Ventures starting lineups for all your scuba needs. Go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Want to remind our Mudbugs fans about Dive with the Bugs. March 18th at 2815 Mackey Lane. You have a chance to go in the water, learn about scuba diving with select Mudbugs players. Scuba gear will be provided. It's $10 per fan. First come, first serve. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. March 18th, Wednesday night. You'll want to be there. It's such a great and unique experience for all you Mudbugs fans who we love to cater to, because without you, this would not be possible. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 East Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. So just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. Mudbugs in their black and teals. They will skate from right to left. The Amarillo Bulls in their home whites with the Bulls in front. They'll skate from left to right in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs hockey will be back at it next Friday and Saturday night. Back at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. It'll be Hockey is for Everyone weekend, including guaranteed win night on Friday. If the Mudbugs don't win on Friday, everybody with a paid ticket gets a free admitted ticket to Saturday's game. Get your tickets now by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Mudbugs and the Jackalopes, February 28th and 29th, 7-11 puck drops at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs and the Bulls now getting ready for tonight's national anthem. So we ask you please stand and rise for the singing of tonight's national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by a lovely choir to my left. I did choir for a year in high school. I thought I was pretty darn good. It only lasted a year. But I always think about that 1 year every time I hear a choir sing the national anthem. Anyways, enough about me. Nobody cares. To my right, the Mudbugs are huddling up in their pregame tradition. Of course, the Amarillo Bulls will huddle up to my left with their pregame huddle. Mudbugs very loose, yet very fired up. They felt like last night was a wake-up call. Lots of phrase were getting exchanged at warm-ups, and you rarely ever see that. Matt Hutton, Ryan Dickinson, and among the couple of guys who were kind of jaw-jacking a bit before the game with a couple of Bulls players. And I like that fire. And I think if you're Coach Soupy and Coach Perron, you got to like what you see there. Just a little fire, get yourself pumped up, get the blood boiling for another roundabout between these two teams. And it has been truly a roundabout home-and-home series. 4-3, the Bulls lead the season series. It'll be Smith and Powikonen at center ice as we're ready to go Face-off won there by Puikonen, and it goes back over to Carlin to the near side there to Malakin. Picked up there by Brazil, and he'll steer it in to the Bulls zone. Picked up there by Carlin behind the cage. Now, good job there by Rupsov to kind of ransack it into the walls. Now along to the near side. Loose change picked up there by Venegoni. He'll push it forward there to Puikonen. 3-on-2. Here they come. Near circle. Backdoor shot. Goes wide. Not much on it there up from Allen as that puck was bouncing on him a bit. Now to the near corner. Puck tied up there. Good seal up there by Brazil. Now it hits off the body of Dickinson. Whacked off out of trouble there by Perrant. The Alaska native, that's Smith, back to the far side of the captain. They call him Captain America in the Mudbugs locker room. That's Brazil. Now gaining the blue line from the right side was number 11, Ty Black, but he couldn't get past Brazil's stick. Now played up ahead. Hill tries to grab it. That's David Hill lined up with Ty Black. Intercepted. Mudbugs want to run. Here's Miller. Drop back pass to Steele. And the Mudbugs come up just a bit offsides and gives you a chance to let us know as we're a $1.02 into the contest that this first period is brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Big shout out to the Watt family. Tune in tonight. They never miss a game. Puck redirected on net, and Perrant from center ice will be able to make a routine stop between the pipes. A $1.11 into this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Still no score in the early goings. I'm Chet Yoder, bringing it to you live on a Louisiana Saturday night in Amarillo, Texas. Face off to the right of Perrant. Face off now won there by Shreveport. Lugging it up the zone there is Natty Shack. Natty Shack now will nail it into the near corner. He has it. A little bit of a snow shower. Now to the far side. Held in there by Peters. He'll slow it down there for Nichols. Nichols works it in behind the cage there for Natty Shack. He kind of gets hauled down a bit there by his man. That was Messick. Played off the far side boards. Now played up ahead with a burst of speed. Here comes Amarillo. Martizzi, a quick wrister. Just missed the far side. Under the blocker side of Perrant. Puck now possessed there by Deneen, back into his own zone. He'll go to Messick along the near side. Messick now will mail it off the stick of Aaron White. Aaron White couldn't handle the pass cleanly, and now Metcalf's got it, the California native. Along to the near side, throws it up ahead off the stick of Procopio as the puck now is directed into the Amarillo zone. Now off the far side boards, Metcalf keeps it in. As he's able to whack it forward there for Hutton. Tied up with his stick there is Deneen. Now wagon wheeled around to the left point. Quick shot there by Gerard. It was picked off and now wide on a break. Quick wrister. Oh, and a pad stop made there by Perrant. A left pad stop made there by Perrant to rob Aaron White on a breakaway. Boy, Gerard's pass ricocheted right into the breadbasket of White, who's coming off injury last weekend. And he tried to slip it 5-hole. And the Montreal native able to shut the door. 2:15 gone by here in the opening frame. Still no score. Shots 2-0 in favor of the Bulls. Face-off battle at one there by Amarillo. Played back up top to Malakin, a drive. Save made there by Perrant through traffic. Had to kind of corral that bad boy, and he did. Malakin was under scrutiny last night after his hit over Timofey Koklachev. The league issued a statement that they were not going to suspend Malakin, nor were they going to ding Ryan Dickinson after he got kicked out of the game. So no suspensions, and I think that's both good news. Hutton's got it up across center. He'll hammer it in to the Amarillo zone. Picked up there by Carlin. Big shout out to the Huttons. Tuned in tonight from Carmel, Indiana. Longtime friends of the Fewell family. We miss old Captain Psycho, as Roy Lang, Mudbugs beat writer, coined him. Now along to the near side. Good old check. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. That's Rupsov along the near half wall. Throws it up ahead. Quick shot. Fanned on there by Smith. Played back to the neutral zone. Brazil back to Dickinson. Dickinson off the far side boards. Quick shot. Kind of goes above the shoulder of Perrant on a shot there by Joshua Berg from center ice. Now behind the cage of Perrant. Puck dangerously goes along the short side. Galloped at and gobbled up there by Smith. Smith trying to throw it up to the middle of the ice. Pass was picked off there by Puikonen. Big hard check there as Brazil lays it on Puikonen. Now to the far side there to Rupsov. Rupsov comes into the zone. Rupsov throws it in front. Missed the net. And now Dickinson in deep there. behind the cage, and now Amarillo is going to work it back up top. That's Matt Allen, and Matt Allen comes in off sides, and Peters did not appreciate the shot after the whistle, and here we go. We got some fisticuffs along the far corner. Matt Allen heard the whistle, and he decided to wind a biscuit up toward Perrant's direction, and now Perrant in the fray. Boy, like I said, there were words getting exchanged between the two teams at warm-ups, and it is spilling over into the game. What a playoff series this would be if these two teams were to collide. Of course, last year's series, a memorable series between the two that ended in 5. Caleb Andrade, the lead referee, Jacob Pa and Jared Renfro, your linesmen. His faceoff will come out of the Mudbug zone. Faceoff won there by Amarillo. Played in to the Mudbug zone, possessed there by Miller. Miller now goes back to Peters. And the Ontario native sends it in to the Amarillo zone, played back into the Mudbug zone. The Wisconsin native, that's Miller, played back there to Peters. Peters now gallops up the ice. He lugs it in up across center, and he'll whisk it into the near corner. Now along to the near side, Chirino played back up top, but Peters couldn't handle the bouncing puck, and he just slaps it back into the Bull zone. I'm feeling a lot better than I did last night. If you are wondering, I was battling lots of heavy congestion along with a little bit of a flu-like symptom, but I've shaken it all off, knock on wood. Now to the near side there to Miller. Miller now comes across the blue line, and he'll just squeak it in to the Bull zone. Picked up there by Deneen along the far side. Amarillo now leads it up ahead off the stick of number 13, Devin Tongue. Lined up with Aaron White and Nick Trella. Now Metcalf whirls it off the far side boards. Puck now is just wristed into the near corner. Good job there by Metcalf to seal up that pass. Quick shot through the goal mouth, miss went wide. Another shot there by Deneen gets blocked. Mudbugs trying to poke it out of the zone. They can't. Now Trella blows a tire, but he's able to tap it up ahead there for Tongue. Tongue will drop it off there to White. White now along the near side. Amarillo working a little bit of a cycle, and now the puck is just flipped all the way down the length of the ice as that pass went awry. Mudbugs able to get a wholesale line change, as does Amarillo. Pass picked off. Here comes Dickinson along the far side. Drop there to Procopio. And a pass gets broken up. And now a transition back the other way. Here comes Burke. Quick wrister goes wide off a nice stick involvement. Getting a stick in the way, rather, there by Dickinson. Now back the other way. Here comes Hutton. Hutton now on the far side, and Hutton gets hit hard along the far half wall. Boy, good sense of energy to this one from both teams. Played up ahead there to Burke. Burke now on over to Brett Postula. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance. Save made. The net comes off its mooring, and we got a bevy of players in front of the Mudbugs cage. Boy, Brazil was in there. Dickinson was in there. Postula, the former Mudbug, was pile-drived in there. And what a traffic jam in front of Perrant. Helmets coming off. Uh-oh. I thought there was a Mudbug continue to be down. Ankles getting twisted. Arms getting yanked. It is an ugly one so far with 14:01 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Still no score between Amarillo and Shreveport. Everybody seems to be okay. The most shooken up might have been Linus Udelgren, who kind of went in there a bit too hard from Sweden. Face off in the left wing circle, one there by Amarillo. McCardle a shot. It goes wide. Picked up there by Rupsov. Rupsov now backhands it up ahead there for Koklichev. Here comes the Russian Bear. Quick wrister goes wide of Glockner. Now play to the left point. Can the Mudbugs hold the zone? They tried to. They do. Good job there by Rupsov. Rupsov battles it through the slot. Quick shot there by Koklichev. Point blank save made there by Glockner. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They can't. Puck now through the neutral zone. Shot 6-1 in favor of Amarillo. Along the half boards, McCardle will just needle it into the Mudbug zone. To Peters. Peters outlets it up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino love taps it off the glass along the far side into the Bull zone. Now along the near side. Good body positioning there by Steele, who lost his stick, and now a penalty coming up to Amarillo. Extra attacker time. Thrown to the far slot. Quick wrister goes wide. Touched up there by Amarillo and will get the call. I believe it'll be slashing on the Bulls. As Steele lost his stick. That is an educated guess from yours truly. As the penalty comes exactly at the 7-minute marker, and the Mudbugs will go on the game's first power play. Matt Allen, the captain, will sit for 2 with slashing. Mudbugs will go on the AEP Swepco power play. They were 0 for 5 last night, ranked 22nd in the league at 13.6%. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Dickinson knifes it in behind the cage. Picked off there by Carlin, and now played up ahead. And now Amarillo is going to lug it up the ice and slap it toward the net. Save made there by Perron, and he's got to cover it up. Oh, boy, Perron tried to drop it. Caleb Andrade blew the whistle, though. Boy, this Bulls PK unit is dangerous. They're second best behind Lone Star at 92.1, and they will take off with it for shorthanded opportunities. They have 6 shorthanded goals on the year. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Dickinson wants to take a U-turn back. Boy, the Mudbugs would love to get one here to set the tone. Girard enters the zone. He'll whip it around the far side boards, and Witherspoon couldn't handle it. Back the other way. Oh, good stick there by Girard as Puikunen tried to go on a shorty. Girard back to the far side there to Hutton. Hutton now sets it up behind the cage. Hutton comes around. Quick one-timer. Oh, what a right pad skate save made there by Glockner. Miller back to the far side there to Metcalf, and we got a whistle. Looks like a penalty's coming up to Shreveport. And we're trying to find the guilty party on that Mudbugs bench. So that'll wipe out the power play, and we'll get 4-on-4 hockey for $1.07. It's on Koklachev. Oh, wow. It is too many men on the ice, and Koklachev serving it. That is a tough penalty to swallow. Face-off now to the right of Perrant. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Intercepted there by Nattyshak. Thrown forward. Nattyshak trying to split the D. Closing it up there was McCardle. Thrown around to the near side there to Venegoni. In front of the Bulls bench. He'll go around now to the far side. Enter the zone. Get off past the stick of Metcalf before Metcalf takes him down. Now the Toledo, Ohio native. That's Nattyshak, the third-year Shreveport forward. Comes across the blue line. Gains the blue line. He'll just pitchfork it in behind the cage. Tapped along to the near side there to Bessick. Bessick now will bang it up ahead there to Venegoni. And now advance to the far side, and Amarillo wants to reset. 4-on-4 hockey for 25 more seconds. Good steal there by Nichols through the neutral zone. He'll throw it back to Miller. Miller will get it over to Nichols, the Allen Park native, back to his blue line. Mudbugs are about to be on the first-choice personnel penalty kill, and I guess they're content in having that. They're taking their time. Miller waiting for the player personnel. Procopio up ahead there to Weber. Weber now behind the cage, and now the Mudbugs are on the man at disadvantage. Amarillo on the power play for now 45 more seconds. They will now lug it up the ice. They got some numbers. Allen gains the blue line from the right side. Allen now from the near corner. He'll angle it around the far side boards. Black able to hold the zone. And the Mudbugs, good job there by Dickinson to tap it up ahead. Here comes Weber. from the far circle. Weber with a nice move. Weber now, quick wrister, and a pad stop made there by Glockner. Great short-handed opportunity there by the Coropolis, Pennsylvania native. Big shout out to the Webers tuned in from home. Mr. Ken and Miss Debbie, glad to have them with us. Now around to the far side. Big burst of speed. Here comes Trella behind the cage. Now thrown back up top to Malaikin. One-time blast. Save made there by Perrant on a shot there by Messick. He will smother it up with 10:13 remaining here in the first. Good pace to this one. Still 7 seconds left on the too many men on the ice call, which Koklachev serving. Mudbugs ranked 4th on the power play at 88.4%. The Bulls improved to 8th overall at 22.8%. Face-off, and we get an illegal face-off, says Caleb Andrade. And now a discussion here from Andrade to the Mudbugs bench, and well, Hutton didn't like what he had to say, and he's starting to bark away a little bit at Caleb Andrade. It is tough to keep Matt Hutton quiet. He is one of the boisterous guys on this team, and I think he's a great addition to the locker room. Quick wrister there, blocked. Mudbugs have it. Now back to 5-on-5 hockey. Koklachev's out of the box. Thrown up ahead now into the Bulls zone. Picked up there by Casey Repke. Along to the far side, played up ahead there to McCardle. McCardle comes around. His pass gets broken up, intercepted there by Nichols. To the near side. Thrown is just skipped on into the Amarillo zone. Touched up, no icing. And the Bulls have it now around the far side. 9:35 remaining here in the first. Thrown up ahead, batted up into midair. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance. Smothered up there by Perrant. As Hill was on the pursuit, and we got a break in the action. 9:31 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors. First period, the score, no score. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Join us next Friday and Saturday night. The Mudbugs will take on the Odessa Jackalopes February 28th and 29th at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. The Bugs must beat the Jacks or you get a free ticket to the February 29th game. Only paid tickets for Friday's game qualify. Group rates are at $10 a head for groups of 10 or more. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 during business hours. Kimberly Jacks and Lauren Keats, some of the best in the business, or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Friday Family Fun Pack is still in effect as well. 4 silver level tickets, 4 Coca-Colas, and 1 large Johnny's Pizza for $44. You got to join us there for every Friday home game. That deal lasts. And Johnny's Pizza is delicious. I like the barbecue pizza myself. It's unbelievable. Now whipped around to the near side glass, backhanded, kept in there. Here's White from the far circle. Good punch out there by Metcalf, but they couldn't get the puck out of the zone. Now behind the cage of Perrant. Gerard will go around to the near half wall. Koklachev will be able to tap it back out to center. Caught there by Smith. Now backhanded up ahead there to Tung, and Tung will take a U-turn back. Tung now throws it into the Mudbug zone. Puck now redirects back into the Mudbug zone, and Gerard will seal it into the near corner. Throw it up ahead there to Witherspoon, and Witherspoon has it. Witherspoon jabs it up ahead. He goes to chase it down. Picked up there by Deneen. And we got a whistle. Looks like maybe that puck went out of play. Not sure what occurred. There is a penalty, I believe, on Amarillo, and I believe it's too many men on the ice. Rocky Russo looks a bit perplexed. Jacob Pa not budging. Something happened on that switch for the Bulls. Wow. And it is a too many men on the ice, and it's going to be Aaron White who serves it. So the Mudbugs will be on the AEP SWEPCO power play with 8:41 to go here in the first period, rather. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. The Kiefers are in the house. Glad to have Mr. Paul and Miss Andrea Kiefer. We saw them last night. Shared some pleasantries. Face-off battle at one there by Amarillo. Dickinson holds it in. Dickinson throws it toward the net. Off the body of Witherspoon. Too many men on the ice on Amarillo. Mudbugs trying to take advantage. Intercepted. Amarillo comes back the other way. Here comes Allen. Allen around the stick of Gerard. Great stick there by Gerard defensively. Weber whacks it off the near side boards. Too far there for Witherspoon, but he'll go chase it down. Now holding the zone there is Hutton. Hutton now along the near corner. Waits for it. It's got help there from Witherspoon along the walls. Puck shaken off, then now Malakin will be able to spear it down the length of the ice. Down to $1:20 left on the Mudbugs. SWEPCO power play, their second of the evening. Their first one was cut down to an abbreviated opportunity. Miller to the near side there to Smith. Miller off the far side, touched up a couple of sticks, now played back to Miller. Through the neutral zone to the near side there to Rupsop. Rupsop gallops up ahead, drop back pass to Smith. He'll seal it up, back up top now to Metcalf. Metcalf to Miller. Miller now on over to Smith. Smith in the near circle, delved in deep. Quick shot through the side. Quick shot there by Smith through the slot, and it was a blocker save made there by Glockner. And the Mudbugs can't hold it as the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Good movement, though, on the man advantage there. And I think Rich Perrot's got to like what he sees so far. Down to 35 seconds left now on this power play. Miller's pass gone awry. As Black has it, throws it forward. Save made there by Perron, and he's got to cover it up. With 7:06 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Crowd still filing in near to the American, I was going to say the American Bank Center, the Amarillo Civic Center. This is my fourth year as the voice of the Bugs, and I've known these venues quite well, and some of them are just a little bit closer in names than others. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Behind the cage now of Perron. The captain, Brazil's got it. The Granville, Michigan native goes to the far side. Witherspoon back to Brazil. Brazil on the power play will float it in behind the cage of Glockner. Trying to hold the zone, and the puck is caromed off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. And that'll just about do it for this too many men on the ice penalty against Amarillo. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Aaron White's out of the box. Through the neutral zone to the far side there to Witherspoon. Drop back there to Dickinson. Thrown toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Glockner sealed up the far side. Now along the near corner. Thrown back up top. Dickinson. A whack! And a blocker save made there by Glockner. Thrown back up top to Brazil. Brazil now throws it in behind the cage. Natty Shack's there. Natty Shack stays with it. Oh, ransacked into the boards there by Bessick, and he is held up a little bit. Now to the near side. Thrown back up top to Brazil. Brazil now to Dickinson from the right point. He'll send it in deep. Tipped off the stick of Natty Shack. Another shot there blocked by Devin Tongue as Nichols was trying to send it home. Puck cleared back down the length of the ice through the neutral zone. Nichols off the far side boards. Now to the far side. Puck is just wristed in to the Shreveport zone. Brazil at the end of his shift goes to the far side, and he'll come off. Now Allen's pass is gone bad. And Al picked up there by Puikonen. Puikonen tries to get off the body of Peters. To the near side there to Fetchko. Fetchko now, the Michigan native. Thrown up ahead, rather Chicago native, but now stationed in Michigan, if you're being technically correct. Now off the near side boards. Puikonen gets sealed up there by Miller. Witherspoon tied up there. Allen there. Thrown up ahead. Settled down there by Carlin. Carlin to McCardle from the right point. His shot goes wide. He was trying to get redirected off the stick of Puikonen. Couldn't do much with that, though, because it was way wide. Now to the near corner. Hard check there by Witherspoon. And now along the near half wall, McCardle will throw it into the far side. Throw, centering feed. Nobody was there. And Fetchko trying to fire it out. He can't. Now Fetchko catches it, and the puck is gashed off the far side boards back out to center. Oh, boy, Mudbugs got caught on a line change. Quick save, shoulder save. Another shot there by Allen. It went wide. That was a tough line change for the Mudbugs, and they avert a huge disaster. The Mudbugs thought that puck was going to go down the length of the ice, and they got caught. Now to the near side, Smith. Coach Soupy not happy. He did not want him to come off at that time. Now along to the near side. Good positioning there by Metcalf along to the near corner, back into his own zone. Worked out of the zone. There is Black. Down to 4:05 remaining here in the first. Played back up top. That's Mertizing. Quick wrister goes wide off a shot there by David Hill. Trying to hold the zone there was Carlin. Played up ahead there to Gerard. Here comes Gerard, the Quebec City native. He'll just steer it into the Amarillo zone. Thrown up ahead. Good tackle down. Takedown there by Gerard. And Gerard might have got away with a hole, but the Zebra didn't see it, so he said, why not? Now in front of the cage. Dickinson to the near side. Picked off there by Burke. Burke now. Played up ahead. Helgren a shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Score. Rebound. It was Postula. The former Mudbug comes back to burn the Bugs. Postula's goal from the slot. Helgren and Burke will get the assists at 16:30. Amarillo strikes first. I don't know what it is about former Mudbugs, but they always seem to have a knack to get on the bad side of Shreveport hockey. Face-off one there by Amarillo. They'll sky it into the near corner. Bulls 1, Bugs nothing. Late stages of the first. Shots now 13-2 in favor of Amarillo. Go figure. That one seems a bit deceiving because I don't think the Mudbugs have had a bad period. So Postula scores the goal. Now on the near side, White a shot, save made. There was a rebound in front. For Postula, just goal number 3 on the year. Puck now skittered in there by Steele, and it's covered up there by Glockner. Good job there by Steele to kind of pop it in to the, on net rather, and force a face-off deep in the Bull zone. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janoon, his awesome staff, has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. 1-0 lead for Amarillo. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Thrown off the near side boards through the neutral zone. Backhanded up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino now up ahead there to Witherspoon, and he'll throw it in. And now Sherino going to try to grab it. Sherino has it along the end boards and stolen away there by Puikonen. Good check there by Witherspoon. Boy, he had to climb the ladder with that check, but he did a good job. Off the far side boards, in deep, into the Mudbug zone, along to the near side. Mudbugs trying to steer it in. McCardle's shot blocked there by Metcalf. Metcalf gets rubbed off on the play along the near side. Oh, what a hard hit, and we got a fight. Here we go. Sherino and Allen, they're starting to tow it up. Right-hand shot there by Sherino. Sherino now grabs the face. Sherino now got a little headlock. Sherino now, another right hook, and down they go. What about for Sherino? who did not like the way Metcalf was hit in the near corner and decided to take matters into his own hands. Sherino wins the bout, and Allen continues to jaw jack. Is there going to be an extra one on Allen? Because they're sending Allen on the old Grand Tripper. Is it a 10-minute or a gamer? And Rocky Russo is hot. They're telling Sherino, you can take the trip too. So Sherino's gone too, and I don't know if these are both 10 minutes. A great bout between Sherino and Allen. Boy, tensions were flaring early, and they are continuing to flare here. Big shout out to the Sherino family in various parts of Greensburg, Pennsylvania. The Waldron family and the Sherinos all along with us, and I'm sure little sister Emma loved every bit of it as well. Okay. So there's an instigator on Sherino. That's the additional one. That's the right call on Shreveport. 2 10-minute misconducts on Sherino and Allen. Sherino was the one who instigated it, so he does get the extra 2. And I thought that was the call that they were going to call. And in fact, they did call. 2:05 remaining here in the first. Shots 14-3 in favor of Amarillo. Score 1-0 in favor of the Bulls. Face-off won there by Amarillo, but Venagoni couldn't hold the zone all the way down. So Mudbugs on the first choice personnel penalty kill once again for the second time this evening. Now Venagoni whip throws it through the slot, and his shot and a stick save made there by Perrant. Boy, you get in the wheelhouse of Sherino, you better be ready to go. He doesn't look like the biggest guy, but he's got that Hulk Hogan adrenaline going through his body, and that's the way he's been since he grew up in Pennsylvania. You talk to his mom, Miss Dana, just a very active young man, and just a very boisterous guy. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance, save made. Always physical. I always call him a battery ram, and like my mom coined him, a mixture between Kevin McAllister and Dennis the Menace, though I believe he was a little bit of a more than that on that one. I would say a little bit of a Rocky, and I'm not talking about our netminder who was sitting on the bench, Mason Balboa, affectionately known as Rocky. Puck now saucered into the near corner. Dickinson steals it, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice. Down to $1:05 now remaining on the instigator penalty on Sherino. So Sherino will be back with us probably somewhere around the midway marker of the second. So the Mudbugs will be down a forward in that regard. And now Matt Allen will be missed as well from around the midway marker of the second as well. Now to the near side there to Malaikin. Malaikin now will work it around the far side boards. White to the near side. Messick. Malaikin didn't get much on it. His shot didn't have much muster. Played back up top to Messick. Messick to the far side. Quick shot through traffic. Blocked there by Peters. Now played around, and Messick's going to hold it. Messick now from the point. Messick waits to the far side. Quick wrister, redirected just wide. There was a stick in front there by White. The net comes off, and we got a whistle. And we got a penalty coming up. Is this one going against Amarillo or both? No, it looks like it's going against. There was a signal toward Trella. Oh, okay. Caleb Andretti was just letting him know that faceoff is going to come out of the zone. Well, that's another break for the Mudbugs. They'll take that. With 16.6 seconds left here in the first. Faceoff battled and won there by Amarillo. Malaikin to the far side there to Messick. Messick will dump it into the Mudbug zone. To the near side there to Brazil. Down to 5 seconds. Penalty is over. Mudbugs kill it. Now 3 seconds left in the first period, and Nichols will whack it off the far side glass, and that'll do it for the first period. And now Brazil with a few words for Trella. Those two guys, both Michigan boys. And they both will take a respective U-turn back to their netminders. A pretty interesting first period, of course, highlighted by Dawson Chirino's rumble with the captain, Matt Allen. And that was a hell of a bout and a win for Chirino. After one period of play, though, Amarillo was winning the game. They're leading 1-0 after one period of play. Shot 16-3 in favor of the Bulls. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show here in Amarillo, joined by one of my favorites, a guy that I've grown close to, not only personally but on a professional basis in the last couple of years, Mudbugs blue liner Ryan Dickinson. Dickie, first of all, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Chad. I appreciate it.
Well, first off, committed to the Ohio State University to play hockey up there. First of all, congratulations, and talk about how it all kind of came about and how the process kind of unraveled.
Yeah, so after the showcase, I actually met with Soupy and Coach Rich, and they had told me that Ohio State had expressed interest for me, and I hadn't really heard anything, maybe an email once a month, and then they gave me a shout and gave me a call and said they wanted to bring me on an official visit, and I was stoked. I was really excited. So then yeah, that's kind of where it all got going.
Did that process? So you said it happened after the showcase. Was there any kind of stress? Obviously, with this being your final year in juniors, just kind of going through that process, hoping, God, I hope it doesn't fall through.
Yeah, there was a lot of stress. Actually, it was a pretty hard time, honestly. Last year junior, and you're thinking about your future and where you're going to continue your education in hockey. And I was fortunate enough that I was able to be a part of a really good team and help this team, and they liked what they saw from me, so I was very lucky.
On your visit to Ohio State, kind of talk about what stuck out at you.
Everything was world class there. The campus was beautiful, and then the facilities were unbelievable, and the coaching staff really made me feel at home and made me feel welcome. So that was a big thing for me.
Did you make sure they had a Normatec? I know you need one of those.
They do have the Normatecs. Yes, sir.
We're talking to Ryan Dickinson here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You talk about being in the NOL for 4 years. I mean, there's a lot of highs and lows. There's a lot of roller coasters. I'm sure your story isn't any different than any others.
Yeah.
Was there any times where you're like, what am I doing? Is this ever going to work out?
Yeah.
Do I want to keep playing hockey and try to shoot for something?
Yeah, absolutely. It was really hard. I was kind of bouncing around from teams, and then finally found a home here in Shreveport, and then I was a part of a really good team here last year that went to Game 5 of the division finals, and I actually had a really good job opportunity with TPH that came up, but I was like, been doing this for 3 years my whole life, and I'm really passionate about it, so why stop here? And I was like, I'm going to be a part of an unbelievable group of guys, so why not go be a part of something special?
You're an only child, and one thing that I've grown close to is your mom and dad, Mr. Tom and Miss Shannon. They make me feel pretty good on days where maybe I'm having a long day. I'm sure you are their world. Talk about what your mom and dad mean to you, especially your mom. She's obviously very vocal.
I'm extremely close with both my parents. They're everything for me, my support system. Anytime I'm down, I can call them, and they just always have unbelievable words of wisdom to lift me up, and I'd honestly be lost without them. I love them to death.
Talk about Ohio State. The one thing that sticks out is that your former teammate, friend, CJ Regula, plays for them. So obviously, have you been in contact with him? I'm sure you saw him. How's he doing, and what was it like kind of reconnecting with him?
Yeah, it was really awesome to see Regs again. I also have two other buddies there, Dalton Messina and Ryan Snowden. I'm really close with those guys as well, and I didn't get to see them on my visit, but I did see Regs, and he was awesome, and I went to dinner with him that night, and he was super happy that we were going to be teammates again.
I know he had that nasty upper body injury that was obviously being talked about by many, and I hate to see any Mudbug go down. What's the status on him?
So when I saw Regs, he could finally take his neck brace off, and he was able to skate that morning actually. And he said he was just kind of finding his legs again, and he was fully functional, and I was just really, really happy to see that he was making a full recovery.
You look at this team and where they are in the standings, and I'm not going to make anybody feel stupid, but Lone Star and Amarillo seem like they're a little bit distant to catch as far as trying to get one of those top two spots. Is that even a big deal for you guys?
Yeah, honestly, I just think if we could catch them in the points and gain home ice with our fans, it would be incredible. But we have a group of guys that's really confident in ourselves, and we know that we can go on the road if we have to and go into those buildings and beat those teams. So we're pretty confident rolling into playoffs here.
You've played alongside David Brazil for, I would say, 99.9% of the games you guys have been on. Talk about the chemistry you've built with him. He's obviously a younger guy. He's the captain of the team. Yeah. He's been that leader, that confidant, so to speak. Yeah. Just talk about what he means to you and the chemistry you guys built together.
Dave's one of my best friends on the team and my D partner, which is really special. And Dave's honestly like one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. He'd do anything for you. He'd give his shirt off the back for you. And he's been an unbelievable leader for our room and keeping guys on the right track and leading by example, but also vocally as well. And it's really impressive out of him in his second year, and he's really been finding his groove, and I'm really excited for his future.
People have always talked about guys who get committed kind of have a tendency to drop off, or their numbers kind of go down, so to speak. For you, I look at you as a guy who gets extra motivated, and that's even hard to even fathom because you're probably one of the most motivated guys I've ever been around.
how do you go into it now with that commitment on the backside now?
Honestly, I'm just trying not to think about it. And if I were to think about it, it would just be from the standpoint of now I have to go in and I have to recreate myself at a different program, and I have to take advantage of every single day. But at the same time, I'm a part of a really special group, and I love this team, and I'd be beyond disappointed with myself if I gave anything less than 110%.
We're talking to Mudbugs Blue Liner Ryan Dickinson here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Ohio State, obviously you're a Michigan guy. Was that kind of an interesting dynamic, which obviously you have a lot of friends in Michigan?
Yeah, I have a lot of close buddies who are actually from the Ann Arbor region, and they're Michigan fans at heart. And one of my buddies, Blade Jenkins, he's an NHL draft pick, but he was actually committed to Michigan, so they've been giving me a hard time. But kind of with my personality, I kind of like being the villain a little bit, so it'll be fun.
I know you lost your grandpa, and obviously a big staple in the NHL. Losing him was obviously tough, but talk about his inspiration and what he's meant for you, because obviously his spirit is always there with you.
Yeah, absolutely. My Papa Bill was a huge part of my hockey all throughout my life, and he watched all my games, and sometimes he would just listen in and listen to you chat. But losing him was really tough. Definitely wasn't easy, but I'm a man of faith, and I know that he's with me every day, and just kind of playing hockey for him now.
You talk about the Robertson Cup. How much does that get talked about now? Is that something that guys are talking about all season, or is that something that guys are just kind of waiting until we get there?
We talked about it from day one at training camp. I think if you go into a season with the mindset of doing anything less than winning a championship, I think you're letting yourself down. So that was something with our group, and with Soupy and Rich and Muskie, we kind of harped like we're going to win a Robbie this year, and we have a really deep group of really talented hockey players, and we know we have the room to do it.
I know this is your final year, and I'm sure I'll probably talk to you somewhere down the road later on the season, but I wanted to say, first of all, thank you for the friendship. I appreciate the relationship very much. Some players I'm just closer to than others. It's just what it is. And thank you for the time as always, and good luck the rest of the way.
Absolutely, Chad. Thank you very much.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, our corporate partner, man behind Chipotle Mexican Grill, our general manager, Chucky Landry. Chuck, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
No problem, man. It's good being here with you.
Just talk about this partnership with the Mudbugs. It started last year, and it just kind of blossomed from there.
Yes, it did. It's taken me about 2.5 years to get the corporate sponsorship, but we finally had made things happen, and and it's been amazing. The Mudbugs do a lot for us, advertising for us, word of mouth and stuff like that. So our customer base has really grown since the guys have been here. They come here 4 days a week when they're in town.
What's the popular dish that you see guys get?
They like the chicken bowls, extra chicken, white rice, chips and guac.
Do you guys ever run out?
No, I make sure that I know when they're coming so we don't run out of food.
One thing you've done besides Chipotle is take on being a billet dad. Talk about you got 3 players. You got Brett Postula, Giannis Vizbelis, and Alexi Girard. Who's the most difficult out of those 3?
Alexi Girard. He's great. Alexi's. I don't know how to say it. He's special.
You understand him because he always says your accent's a little tough. I'm like, dude, gee, yours isn't exactly clean either.
Oh yeah, he has a hard time with Alexa at my house. He always fusses at her. He's asking her to play songs, and she don't understand. She's always saying, "I do not understand that."
How has it been just building the guys? You obviously have that pool in the back. Have they been able to utilize that? Have you been able to feed them? What's been the whole environment?
Yeah, they use the pool a lot, especially on Sundays after games when they're home. we never have just our guys at the house on Sundays. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes it's all of them. It's amazing. Not to take nothing away from my kids, but having these 3 guys live with me makes me miss my kids a little less.
We're talking to Chucky Landry from Chipotle Mexican Grill on Shreveport, one of our corporate partners of the Mudbugs. Talk about how business has been for Chipotle, just outside the guys.
Business has been tremendous. My store, when I took over this store, it wasn't doing too great, but now it's amazing. We've tripled sales in 2 years. I think word of mouth, the Mudbugs come here, so people come here to eat, maybe thinking they'll get to see them. And a lot of times they do at lunchtime.
One big thing that you guys are kind of displaying, carne asada. Talk about what it's like and how has business been since that?
Carne asada has taken off. The sad thing is it's only for a limited time. It has kind of replaced our normal steak, but it's amazing. People come in and ask for it. A lot of the guys come in and ask for it. They were the first ones to get to sample it before we rolled it out here.
What do you like to eat? Do you eat Chipotle? Because I know guys who run their own restaurant have special orders or eat somewhere else. What's your go-to meal?
I eat Chipotle every day when I work. Sometimes when I'm not off, I'll stop in and eat brown rice chicken, and that's about it. No extras. I just eat brown rice and chicken.
How much do you support the Mudbugs? I see you at a lot of the games. Obviously, you've taken a great investment in hockey.
Yeah, I support them 100%, man. I try to go to every game. I try to make the out-of-town games when I can. I just, whatever I can do for them,
Can you talk about Sarah Willite just real quick? She's a regional manager. Right. We see her about every other week. She does a lot of great things. She was also one of the integral pieces behind this partnership.
Right. Yeah, Sarah's our field leader. She's in charge of 8 restaurants. She pretty much got the ball rolling on the corporate sponsorship, and she made things happen for us. She got with Rich Perrant, and they kind of, I don't know the word I'm looking for. They got together and they made things happen. They, just made this corporate sponsorship amazing.
Richie Perrant likes to take sole responsibility of starting this relationship. Is that true?
I guess not. he can try and take the credit. But no, man, he's been an integral part. Young Richie, he's one of the first guys I met when I came to this restaurant. When I was in Bossier, I met some of the guys, but when I came here, we started the sponsorship, just the partnership and everything, and it just kind of blossomed from there.
That's Chucky Landry. Man, we appreciate you, all the support for the Mudbugs. Just keep doing what you're doing. We really thank you, and thank you for the time.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Chet Lee.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. This second period brought to you by DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFada, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defadapi.com, and trust me, he's the best. And he is tuning tonight. Glad to have the DeFada family with us. Back home at Shreveport. Second period underway, and it's face-off one there by Smith, and saddled into the Amarillo zone, taken away there by Messick, and he'll whack it off the far side boards in deep into the Mudbug zone. 1-0 lead for the Bulls on the goal from Postula at 16:30. If you just joined us, it was Dawson Sherino and the captain, Matt Allen, who had a tango for the ages. Sherino won that battle, and they're both out on 10-minute misconducts. Quick wrister there. Glove save made there by Perrant on a shot there from the right point by Malakin from the right point. Now thrown up ahead. Puck advanced back out to center. Now threaded up ahead to Trella. Trella swirls and swats it into the Bug zone. Oh, a hard hit up across center. And I think we got a whistle. No, there is no whistle. Wow. Looks like okay. There was a penalty coming up to Amarillo, and that's why they didn't blow the whistle, because Shreveport had it. There was a hard hit. I believe it's an interference call, and it's going against Amarillo. Aaron White is the guilty party. Dickinson is hot like Louisiana hot sauce, and I don't blame him. Trying to figure out who was in the middle of that. Aaron White with a little lip service from the penalty box. It's interference, and it comes at 101, and it goes against White. Mudbugs back on the AEP Swepco power play. So this face-off will come deep now to my right. Mudbugs skating from left to right. It's the long change for both teams. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Mudbugs working back up top to Gerard. Gerard to the near corner there to Weber. Weber now delved in deep there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon around the horn there to Hutton. Hutton now back up top it goes to Gerard. Back to Hutton. He missed him. And now Witherspoon misplays it. But Weber will save it. Throw back up top, and Gerard couldn't handle it. Now back out to center. Miller has it. Miller gains the blue one from the right side. Gets hip-checked hard into the boards there by Deneen. And Amarillo will be able to sky it down the length of the ice. Gerard will pick it up behind the cage of Perrant. He works it up the ice with a burst of speed. Puck poke-checked there by, look like Tongue, and the puck goes back into the Mudbug zone. Miller has it up across the middle of the ice. To his right there for Koklachev. The Russian Bear rumbles into the zone behind the cage of Glockner. Works it back to the top. Now to the top right, there is Miller, works it in behind the cage. Rupsoff rattles it back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson to Miller. Miller a sizzler! And a glove save made there by Glockner as it went in out of the pocket. Dickinson to Miller. Miller waits. To the far half wall there to Smith. Smith now works it in deep. Rupsoff thrown in front. Redirected just wide as he had Koklachev at the doorstep. Dickinson back up top to Miller. Miller waits now to the far circle. Back to Dickinson. A slapper blocked. And the puck is lofted down the length of the ice. Down to 30 seconds left now. Down to 25 seconds, rather. Left on Aaron White's interference call. It is a 1-0 lead for Amarillo. To the near side, Dickinson lost it. Metcalf to the far side. Oh, he gave it away. Venegoni will be able to veal it back in to the Mudbug zone. Metcalf along to the far side. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Mudbugs come up empty yet again. Oh, what a hard check there as Dickinson rubs Poikonen off the play. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. And now we got a fight. It's Hutton. It's Hutton. And it is Brett Postula. Hutton and Postula lock up. And Hutton with a couple of right hooks on Postula. And Postula gets taken down. Boy, you could have put a paycheck on Hutton getting tied up with an Amarillo Bull, and it got feisty. And now Postula and Hutton starting to bark away across the glass. Postula wore that Mudbug uniform proudly for most of the first half of this season. And now he's starting to bark away at his former sweater. Sweater, jersey, same thing. You know you can make jerseys into sweaters. Makes a great Christmas gift if you're thinking about Christmas shopping right now. Or a Christmas in July, perhaps. Looks like we're going to get 5-on-5 hockey. Is what Caleb Andretti said. Double minor roughing at 3-11. Shots 18-4 in favor of Amarillo. So, rather, it's a both in for a minor. It's not a double minor. Face off outside the Amarillo zone. Hutton and Pastula now still starting to bark away. Pastula is hot in that penalty box right now, and he's starting to chirp away at Waltman. A couple of former teammates. And now a healthy discussion on the Mudbugs bench. Looks like there is a puck behind Coach Soupy or something. Oh, something that fell into the Mudbugs bench. That's what Pastula was harping about. Now, there was a lot of gear that flew in front of that Mudbugs bench after that fight. It was the hit from Dickinson that really kind of settled things, or rather started things, ignited things in front of that Shreveport bench. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by giving him a call at 318-688-1040, logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Pass broken up. Natty Shack has it to the far side there to Brazil. So we're still at 5-on-5 hockey. Now Natty Shack flies into the Bull zone, blows a tire. Oh, able to steer it in deep there by Nichols. Dropped off there to Waltman. Waltman has it, throws it toward the net. Save made there by Glockner. With 16:19 remaining here in the second. This is the 40th anniversary of that famous speech from old coach Herb Brooks, played by Kurt Russell. The movie Miracle. And they played the full locker room speech before the game. I think it got both sides pumped up, if you ask me. Face-off won there by Amarillo. McCardle's got it. The former Jackalope comes around the right side, gains the blue line. Drop-back pass taken away there by Steele. Steele now off the far side boards through the neutral zone. Pinballing around and back into the Mudbug zone it goes. Miller behind the cage of Perrant. Oh, no, he gave it away to the near side. It's White who's able to wiggle it in behind the cage. Miller's pass broken up there by Trella. Now thrown back now to the left point. Held in there, fanned on there by Bessick, and Bessick takes a hard hit. Through the neutral zone, the middle of the ice. Here comes Miller. Miller from the far circle. Works it into the Amarillo zone, throws it in front, and gets blocked. Hard hit there by Steele as he gets in front of the lane of Trella. And another hard hit along the end. Oh, this is going to get physical. This is going to get nasty. Along the far half wall, it already has. Powikonen has the puck. Good job there by Steele to seal him up along the far half wall. Boy, that Steele's climbing up the ladder on Powikonen. Fetchko has the puck along the near corner. He'll flip it around to the far side, taken away there by Venagoni. Venagoni now will whirl it in behind the cage there to Powikonen. Powikonen throws it in front through the slot. Quick wrister, he shot it wide. That was Tongue trying to rattle it home. Mudbugs on their heels a bit, and they can't get the puck out of the zone. Thrown toward the net, it redirects just wide on a shot there by Messick from the right point. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out. They can't. Off the far side. Coach Soupy looking over in agony as Helgren now behind the cage of Perrant. Tired skaters for Shreveport. Gerard along the end boards. Has it, seals it up as Powikonen now on his tail. Kicked around there by Miller. Miller, a hard check into the boards. And now along the end boards, Fetch goes there. He gave it away. Quick shot there by Repke. Blocked. Mudbugs at last clear it out of the zone. Up ahead there to Weber. Weber throws it to the net block. Weber, another shot. Save made there by Glockner as he seals up the short side. Boy, that was a long and tiring shift there for Mudbugs hockey. And they avert disaster as we're 6:01 in to the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Amarillo 1, Shreveport not yet. Face-off battle, won there by Shreveport. Quick shot there by Rufsov, blocked. And now taken away there by Black. Black to the far side. There to Hill. Pass gets broken up. Denis now should be delayed offsides. Back out to center. They touch it up as Mertizine sends it back into the Amarillo zone. Hard check there as Dickinson rubs Black off the lane, and we got a whistle. Puck in deep now into the Amarillo zone. To the left of Glockner, who's got a 6-save shutout going on right now. Shots 18-6 in favor of Amarillo. Mudbugs only down by 1, though. Worked in deep now to Nichols. Waltman along the Emmer, throws it in front. Fanned on there was Natty Shag, got a stick tied up a bit. Now along to the near side. Puck now scaled up ahead, 2-on-2. Here comes Mertizing, quick shot, routine, paddle stop made there by Perrant. Now thrown in front. Deneen has it to the left point, works it in deep, quick shot, point blank save, made there by Perrant. At the doorstep there was Hill trying to hammer it home. 13-11 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. 1-0 lead in favor of Bulls hockey. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Scuba Ventures. Learn and dive and take trips into Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call during business hours at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Our next Dive with the Bugs event will be March 18th from 7 to 9. You have a chance to go in the water and dive with the Bugs. Learn about scuba diving. Scuba gear will be provided first come, first serve at 2815 Mackey Lane, Wednesday night, March 18th. Play back underway. Amarillo has it. Hard hit and going on along the end boards. Played back out to center there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now able to glide it in. Takes a hard check. Over to Steele. Throws it wide. Can Metcalf hold the zone? He will. Metcalf now able to swirl it in along the near side boards. Mudbugs trying to chisel it and hold the zone. Intercepted there by Trella. Trella now with a burst of speed. Here comes Trella. Trella through the slot. Good poke check there by Metcalf. Puck now dumped back into the Amarillo zone. Looks like a hand pass. Mudbugs won't touch it up. Oh, I thought Amarillo touched it first. And they're going to call a hand pass. The Mudbugs with a little bit of a cat and mouse game there. Wanted Amarillo to touch it because they knew that was a hand pass if they were going to touch it. And we'll get a face-off at center ice. No harm, no foul. With 12:15 remaining here in the middle frame. Shots 20-6 in favor of Bulls hockey. 1-0 lead for Amarillo. I'm Chet Yoder bringing it to you live on a Louisiana Saturday night in Amarillo, Texas. Game 2 of this two-game series final meeting between Amarillo and Shreveport in the regular season. Behind the cage now of Perrant. To the near corner it goes. Poked up ahead there to Bessick. Chopped toward the net, blocked there by Fetchko, played up ahead. Here's a burst of speed for Weber. Weber whacks it toward the net. Glove save made there by Glockner. It was going wide, but he decided to hold on to it. I think the Mudbugs will take that. And a nice little face-off in the offensive zone. A break in the action. 11:52 to go here in the second period. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. The score, Amarillo 1, Shreveport 0. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into, about to say George's Pond. Speaking of George's Pond, Mudbugs will be back at home against Odessa for guaranteed win night. Friday night, February 28th. Mudbugs are guaranteed to beat the Jacks, and if they don't, your paid ticket to Friday's game is good for a free ticket on Saturday. Give us a call for tickets for that series at 318-636-7094 during business hours. The wonderful Kimberly Jacks or Lauren Keith, some of the most vivacious and unbelievable ticket sales reps, will be helping you out and getting you the best seats available. Or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Friday Family Fun 4-pack consists of every Friday night home game. 4 silver level tickets, 4 Coca-Colas, and 1 large Johnny Pizza for $44. Great deal. Johnny's Pizza, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Amarillo wins the faceoff along the near side, deep in their own zone. Malakin will be able to pitchfork it all the way down, kind of handcuffs Gerard. Thought that was an offside on Amarillo, delayed. Thrown up ahead there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff has it, thrown in front, blocked by Malakin. Thrown in front, point blank chance. Down and out there was Glockner, and Smith got tackled down. And now Tongue around the near corner, back into the Mudbug zone. Boy, that was a grade A chance right there if the Mudbugs would have kind of stayed on their feet. Now to the near corner. Dropped off there to Carlin. Intercepted there by Smith. Smith now to the far side there to Gerard. Mudbugs trying to get on the board. It would tie the game up if they're able to do it. Carlin sent up ahead through the neutral zone off the back heel of Hill. Now taken away there by Nattyshak. Nattyshak with some numbers. Drop back pass. Waltman a wiring shot. Oh, he got the glass through the slot. Right back out to center. Steered off the puck there was Nattyshak. Malakin comes through. Dropped off there to Black. Intercepted there by Nattyshak. Thrown off the near side boards in front of the Amarillo bench. Hard hitting going on along in front of that Amarillo bench. Oh, boy. Did Nattyshak lift his elbow up? I think he did. And he's going to get a penalty for it. He just inadvertently flipped that left elbow up. And the Mudbugs will be on the first choice personnel penalty kill. Tough call for Nattyshak, but it is the right one with 10:14 to go here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. I know he did not mean to do it, but it doesn't matter. The penalty comes at 9:41. It's an elbow on Nattyshak, the official call. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Played back up top to Carlin. Carlin now to the far side there to Martese. They work it around now the perimeter. Thrown to Martese. Back up top to Carlin. Carlin at the point, the quarterback of this power play. To the near side to Venagoni. Played back to Carlin. Carlin now to the far side there to Martese. Martese will work it in deep. Now to the far half wall is Powikonen. Powikonen will send it back there to Martese. Now back to the far corner there to Powikonen. Worked in deep. Powikonen behind the cage. Kicked around a bit there by Tongue. Tongue now gets handcuffed a bit. Mudbugs trying to clear it. Can they? Taken away there. Can the Mudbugs take off? Here they go. They got some numbers. Procopio back on over to Brazil. Throws it in front. And a right pad stop made there by Glockner. Back the other way. 3-on-1. Oh, what a save made there by Miller as he checked it up ahead. And now Weber on a break. Back the other way. Stick tied up there by Carlin. Good end-to-end action. And now Amarillo comes back the other way. It's Tongue. He'll rattle it in behind the cage of Perrant. Whirled up ahead there to Nichols. Nichols on a break. Nichols all alone. Quick wrister. He saw what a stop made there by Glockner. He looked back ever so slightly, and now Waltman thought it went past him, and now we'll have a review. And Perrant is saying, tell the lamp guy. I thought it might have went across that red line, and Caleb Andrade was ready to signal it a goal. Jacob Pa said no. And now a whistle. With 45 seconds left on Nattyshak's elbowing infraction. What a critical call this is going to be. Mudbugs thought it was a goal. They're saying no goal. And the Mudbugs bench is hot. What happened here? It looks like Rich Perrant just got tossed out of the game. Someone was pointed toward that Mudbugs bench. You see Sam Miller pleading with Jacob Pa saying, you saw it go across that red line. Lots of controversy surrounding this play. Nichols had a break along the far side. He thought he slipped it past the back pad of Glockner, and he thought it went across that red line. Then Glockner shoved it out of the zone. Pa says I couldn't see it. Miller's pleading with them that you had that vantage point. Coach Soupy now indignant behind the bench. There was a signal from Caleb Andrade towards somebody on the Mudbugs bench to get out of here. And now a civilized conversation starting to brew here. Yeah, Ryan Dickinson's telling him, ask the lamp guy. That's what they do at every other arena. Ryan Dickinson hot. And I don't blame him. And the Mudbugs get another goal taken away. At least that's what it appears to be. We could not see from our vantage point. And the Mudbugs are really just trying to stall the game. Oh, wow. Smith is in the box, and I believe it's unsportsmanlike conduct. It's abuse of official is what they're calling it on Jacob Smith. Well, I thought they would give him a little bit more rope considering it's a huge call in the game. It's still 5-on-4 hockey, so that's good. The Mudbugs don't lose any more men than just the Natty Shack penalty. Thrown up ahead. So one goal seems that it was taken away from the Mudbugs vantage point. We can't get a replay because it was behind Glockner. Now to the far side. Powikonen able to throw it up ahead there to Venegoni. Now from the point. One-time blast there by Venegoni, sealed up there by Perrant. It handcuffed his pads, pushing and shoving going on in front of Perrant's cage. Boy, lots of controversy. As the Mudbugs bench is stewing right now. And they have got to hold their composure. Still a 1-0 game. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Quick wrister goes wide. Down to 8 seconds left. Mudbugs trying to clear off this penalty. Now to the near half wall. Boy, Black is in there trying to chisel it off there as Hutton. Uh-oh, Mudbugs got to watch out. Backdoor shot. Oh, Venegoni missed a wide open net. He shot it wide. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Great first choice personnel penalty kill work from Mudbugs hockey. Still a 1-0 game with 8 minutes left. Smith appears to be in the box for a 10-minute misconduct after abusive official, is what they're saying. Abusive official and sportsmanlike conduct, it's really the same thing. I can't believe they assessed a 10-minute special, though. That's a bit harsh, really, from a Norwich vantage point. Now, yeah, it is a 10-minute misconduct, abusive official. Amarillo, 3-on-2. Drop back pass, quick shot, save made. Rebound chance. Oh, shoved out of trouble there, out of midair there by Perrant. That was a big save. Back up top now. Thrown. Too far there for Burke along the short side. 7:15 and counting here in the second. Metcalf loses his stick. He ties it up between his skates. Great work there along the end boards. Behind the cage of Perrant. Both teams like a bunch of pigeons fighting over a piece of bread, trying to shake it off the walls. And not much going on a standstill. Now worked out. Can Fetchko get it out? He will. Up ahead there to Weber. And Weber will just whistle it in as the Mudbugs need a wholesale line change. Thrown around now off the stick of Brazil. I think that puck went out of play. It did. No, rather Amarillo was offsides. With now 6:42 and counting here in the second. Shots on goal 23-8 in favor of Amarillo. The score 1-0 in favor of the Bulls. The only goal coming to you at 16:30 from Brett Postula, his third from Helgren and Burke. That came late in the first. Now Koklachev back up top to Witherspoon. Witherspoon at the left point. Witherspoon now works it in. The Koklachev. Koklachev a ripper. And he shot it wide. Now intercepted through the slot there. Mudbugs will take it up ahead. Koklachev's got it. Koklachev with a steal. Thrown in front. Oh, and Rupsov couldn't get a stick on the puck or he had a wide open net. Brazila blast blocked. And it ricochets back, and Dickinson gets back on the back check. Dickinson now will floor it back into the Amarillo zone. Great pace to this one. To the near side, Amarillo back out to center. Powikonen hauled down, quick shot. Save made, rebound chance, score. It's Allen. It's the captain for Amarillo, and it's 1-2 Bulls. The Mudbugs felt like they had a goal taken away from them, and now they're down by a pair. It is Allen from Powikonen at 14:04. And it's 2-0 Bulls. And with 5:56 remaining in the second, the Mudbugs are trailing by 2, but it feels like more the way the game has kind of been lopsided in shots on goal, 25-8 in favor of Amarillo, rather. Mudbugs got to claw back here. Got to have some of that championship heart that they had a couple of years ago. Deneen able to ding it into the Mudbug zone off the initial faceoff win. And now Miller has it. Miller thrown off the stick of Natty Shack. Now Waltman into the near corner. Tied up there. Along to the near half wall. It's Peters, played back up top to Nichols. Nichols now worked in deep there to Waltman. Thrown in front. Backdoor shot. Goes wide. Thrown in front again, and nobody was there. Boy, Mudbugs had all kinds of traffic in front of Glockner, and that's what they're going to have to do. Allen is 24th of the year. Powikonen gets the only assist. Thrown back to the point. Miller, a slapper, blocked. Waltman trying to hold it in. Nichols is there now to the near corner. Thrown back up top. Gerard can't hold the zone. Now thrown to the neutral zone. Miller will slice it back in to the Amarillo zone. And interfered with a little bit there was Gerard by Messick. Played back to the neutral zone. Little U-turn back. Here comes Koklachev. Little dance move. Oh, between the leg pass. It got broken up there by Hill. Into the near corner it goes. Gerard to Metcalf. Thrown away. Oh, good job there by Metcalf to get back. And now Metcalf thrown up ahead. He'll advance it up ahead, and now he'll throw it himself. And now down goes Caleb Andrade. Now along the end boards. Rupsov to the near corner. Hard hit going on. Black played up ahead there to Mertisi. Mertisi, a shot. It goes wide. 2-0 lead for Amarillo. Late stages of the second. Mudbugs got to stay within striking distance. And, of course, they have come back from multiple 2-goal deficits. But both of those were at home. They're going to have to do it here in this venue. Black bangs it back into the Mudbug zone, down to 3:40 and counting here in the second. Through the middle of the ice. Here comes Hutton, throws it to the net, blocked. Now Powikonen pelts it up ahead into the Mudbug zone. Allen centering feed, gobbled up there by Hutton. To the far side there to Dickinson. He'll slap it off the far side glass, back out to center. Mudbugs just trying to get one back maybe before the period ends, to get some energy and momentum on their side. The Captain Allen to the near side there to Puikkonen. Cross-eyes pass, quick shot, it goes wide as Venegoni got the protective netting behind Perrant. Boy, Jacob Smith has got this look like, what in the world did I just do? Jacob Smith, always fiery on the ice. One of the most quiet, gentle guys you'll ever come across off the ice. It is believed that he got some of his fire from his loving billet mom, who is tuning in tonight, Miss Lindsay Gamble. We love her to death. She does so much with us, along with Jordan Gamble. Just a great billet, along with the rest of our billets. Just kidding, Miss Lindsay. To the near side, steered up ahead. Now, Steele played up ahead. Procopio, a shot blocked. Glockner holds on to it as Nichols was at the doorstep trying to whip in the rebound. And now pushing and shoving. Shots now 25-9 in favor of Amarillo. The Bulls with a 2-0 lead. Looks like a penalty is coming up to Amarillo. I thought they were going to even it up. They didn't. Helgren's the guilty party. Penalty comes at 17:20, and here's a little life from the Mudbugs. They will go back on the AEP Swepco power play. It is a roughing call, and it's going against Helgren. Well, this would be one I would say the Mudbugs just desperately need to cash in on. Their power play woes have haunted them for a long time. Mudbugs able to hold the zone along the left side. Now to Miller. Miller a space. Quick shot blocked. They just cannot get much lane to get it through. Miller holds the zone. He'll work it in deep there to Rupsov. Rupsov now rattled back up top to Miller. Miller, one-time blast there by Koklachev, and it's corralled there by Glockner and pushing and shoving again. Looked like Rupsov got tackled down there by Deneen. With now 1:38 remaining on Helgren's roughing infraction. Is a penalty coming up to Deneen? Oh, wow. Is this going to be a roughing infraction? Here, the Mudbugs now have a golden opportunity. They will have a two-men advantage for 1:38. What a critical moment for Mudbugs hockey as they're down by 2. Oh, no, they even it up, rather. Looks like they put Rupsov in the box as well. Okay. That was a late trip for Rupsov in that penalty box. So both in the box for roughing, matching minor roughing calls. Face-off battle, one there by Amarillo. Amarillo tries to swing and miss. They missed on the clearing attempt. Now Dickinson waits. Dickinson now to Girard. Back to Girard at the left point. They play catch to Hutton. Hutton now works it in deep along the far corner there to Witherspoon. Now to Hutton. Hutton from the far side. Quick shot redirected just wide. He had Weber at the doorstep. Now along the end boards. Mudbugs battling for it. Trying to work it off the scrum is Hutton. Off the far side boards. Girard back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson through the slot. Quick shot. Save made. Dickinson trying to crack Glockner's shutout bid. Oh, and the puck is taken away and rubbed off the play. Looked like a Mudbug was shaken up. That was Witherspoon. And he is shooken up. No, that's Hutton rather shooken up. Down to 40 seconds remaining on this Swepco power play. Amarillo 2, Shreveport nothing. Played up ahead. And try to play back to Metcalf. Now Nichols can't grab it. To the near side, Trella takes off with it. Trella a shot wide of Perrant. Now Koklachev. Oh, he gave it away. And the puck is popped back into the Shreveport zone. One last attack here for Bugs hockey. It's Metcalf with now 10 seconds left of man advantage time. Nichols nicks it up ahead. Nichols, he sent it back, but he gave it away to Trella. And Trella works it back out to center, and that'll do it. Back to 5-on-5 hockey with 40 seconds remaining here in the second period. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Bouncing puck through the slot. Here comes Rupsoff waiting, firing it toward the net, and Glockner able to make the glove save. Boy, the Mudbugs starting to create some more chances despite being outshot 25-11. It's Amarillo 2, Shreveport nothing. Looks like the Mudbugs are going to need another third period comeback against this Amarillo team. And just like they've shown back in Shreveport, they got the weapons to do it. Face off now, won there by Amarillo. And Bessick around the far side, gave it away. Quick shot blocked, and it ricochets all the way down. And Perron out of his cage, off the far side boards. Did Amarillo hold the zone? They did. Off the near side now, boards. 15 seconds remaining. Puck now is just rubbed in to the Mudbug zone. Brazil kisses off the window, just missed the stick of a flying Natty Shack, and that'll do it for the second period. Well, your score after 2 periods of play, the Mudbugs thought they had one that would have tied the game. The officials said no. Amarillo scored shortly after that. Your score after 2 periods of play. It's the Bulls 2, the Bugs nothing. Shots 25-11 in favor of Amarillo. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roytan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show live here in Amarillo, Texas. We're joined by one of my favorites. I call him the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev. First of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me, Chad.
First of all, talk about the experience, top prospects. I mean, you were there, you had a 4-point weekend. I mean, what was working for you? That's kind of a tricky kind of a situation because you're working with guys you don't know.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Beginning from the North American Hockey League, like they did a great job of organizing the tournament, and it was just a great experience for everyone. And yeah, you know, you go in those tournaments and you play with guys that you don't know necessarily, you never played with, never knew, but all the guys are really skilled and they know hockey, and it was really easy to get along with them and play hockey, you know.
What was it like? I mean, scoring a goal, you beat Richie Perron. I mean, not only a teammate, but a guy you live with. I mean, was that kind of like one of those moments where you kind of take a look back at him?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of bragging rights now. He does beat me in NHL most of the time, but I mean, it was nice to put one through him in real life. But no, like I mean, yeah, it was a good moment. We for sure shared a laugh, and no, it was awesome.
Obviously, that performance, was combined with your announcement to the American International College AIC D1 program. First of all, congratulations on your commitment, and just talk about kind of what popped out at you at AIC.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. But no, I fell in love with the coaching staff at AIC, and when I visited the campus, I really liked that it's a small circle there. It's the locker room is really tight, and it's just such a great organization, and they really made it easy for me to make the decision to commit there.
I'm sure it's got to feel nice that you have a blue liner with you, and Sam Miller, one of the best in the league, and he's obviously going to be there alongside you. That's got to be nice.
Yeah, of course, and he did play a huge role in this recruiting process. We've been talking about it a lot, and he did such a great job, by explaining to me, and I never heard no negative from him, and he was saying the right things, and I knew it's the guy that I can trust, and it would be awesome to play with him for sure.
How long was the process? I mean, was there kind of a waiting period, and was it kind of nerve-wracking of some sort?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, it was going on for a while, but it is nerve-wracking because you're building these relationships with coaches, and it's always hard to say no to people. But no, it's a long process. It's for sure really hard, but I made my decision. I'm really happy with it.
What was the role that Rich Perron, Coach Rich, and Coach Soupy, do they play a factor in contacting AIC and kind of use them as a reference, so to speak?
Yeah, no, I always go to Soupy and Rich for advice on everything, whether it's just some life things or things like that, the recruiting, and for sure I asked them questions and they answered them. They helped me. They also helped me with the process, and I again heard only positive and really good things from the school, and no, they for sure played a huge role, and it was great.
Have you thought about what you want to study at AIC?
Yeah, I don't know, probably business. Most casual answer probably from a hockey player, but just business major probably.
Is the ultimate goal the NHL? I mean, I know that it's kind of a stupid question, so to speak, but you see other guys maybe play pro in different leagues. Guys like maybe a Leo Schward that we had last year was terrific between the pipes. You see guys play their spots in the queue and then come back, come to this league. Guys like Alexi Girard. Is the ultimate goal of the NHL? Is there also any kind of backup routes?
I mean, of course, no. I think I've been dreaming from it as a little kid, making it to the NHL, and for sure it's the route. I want to make it to the big leagues, and the backup plan is just education. I guess that's why I went with the college route, is just to have a backup plan as education. But 100% NHL is my goal, and I'm working towards that goal every day.
What kind of school are you in now? Do you do any kind of online schooling, or are you just kind of focusing on hockey right now?
I am catching up on school. I got messed up a little bit with taking English as a second language class that doesn't count as a credit. So I'm redoing some classes like that, like English, and I'm doing like American history, like American classes. So just catching up on some classes, but yeah.
This is now your second year in Shreveport. You've been with the Reeves family for a couple of years. One thing I did notice from you that other players haven't thanked, that you thank your teammates, you thank your family, you specifically thanked your billets, and you use that in your tweet. And I thought that was very touching, because they have played not only I think they played a big role in you and in this decision.
Huge role. Tanya and Randy Reeves, they did such a great job of welcoming to me at their house, and made it so much easier on me coming here and playing in Louisiana. You never would have thought that a Russian native, Moscow native, that would come to Louisiana to play hockey, and they just made it so much easier on me, doing so much things that I need, and so much more than I need. And no, they're unbelievable people, and me and my family are really thankful that God has put me in their house.
Have you lived away from home before you moved here to Shreveport?
Yes, I was living alone in the prep school in Canada, and that was a little bit of a different experience too. So yeah, no, I've been introduced to living alone for a pretty long time now.
You know, you're from Russia. Your English very good. Was English a medium growing up? Was that kind of right next to the Russian language? Because you seem to be very fluent in English.
First of all, thank you, Chad. I was really fortunate to come to North America when I was 12 years old. And when I was in Canada, I didn't really speak the language that well. I maybe knew how to go to Tim Hortons and order a coffee, stuff like that. But no, I went to school and I did a lot of English courses that helped me to get to the level of English that I have right now. And no, the Hill Academy, the school that I went to, did such a phenomenal job of of teaching me the language and getting me comfortable in North America. And no, it's just awesome.
We're talking to the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklichev, here on the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. The magic that you, Carson Nichols, and Anton Rubtsov had last year was such a critical role, especially down that stretch to get to that South Final. Now, for the most part, it's been you, Jacob Smith, and Anton Rubtsov. What do you see in this line? Any kind of similarities to that last year magical line?
I think it's a little bit different. I think that Smitty brings a little bit of more grit, and he plays a really good 200-foot game. And this year we have such a good understanding between all three of us, and it's just fun, going out there, lighting up for face-off, seeing those guys, and that you can trust them. You can do everything with them because they're such good hockey players and we have such good understanding between each other. It's been awesome. From the beginning of the season when we got put together, we've showed a lot of work. I think it was really good.
You're a big guy. That's why I call you, the Bear, the Russian Bear. Is that physicality? Is that part of your game? Because I know Coach Soupy's one of those guys that kind of played that kind of game, and I'm sure he kind of conveys that to you guys. Is that a part of your game, or do you kind of try to stay away from that to not get in trouble?
Yeah, I'll be honest, it wasn't part of my game, coming into junior hockey necessarily. But junior hockey just teaches you, how you need to play gritty, you need to play physically in order to move on to the next level, and for sure coming to Shreveport brought me, that North American style hockey, that physicality that I needed in my game, and it just helped me so much because I started using my body way more effectively, and I've really had a good time, finding my game, and it's been awesome.
Everybody talks about the Robertson Cup. You look at top of the South Division, it seems like a very top-heavy division. You look at Lone Star, you look at Amarillo. The Mudbugs, a little bit of a distance to try to catch those two teams. What's the confidence level of the team right now? Because I know you guys are talking about the Robbie Cup. You got Amarillo now. You're going to have probably Lone Star somewhere down the pipeline in the postseason. You know how that series went last year in Game 5. Timmy Clifton, who could forever forget about that. What's the confidence level going on in the locker room right now?
Confidence is high. We clinched playoffs, and that's what we were talking from day one. Is that we want to go for a Robbie Cup and we want to get it, and it stays the same. We all the boys have the same target, and we're all working towards it.
That's the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklichev. Once again, congratulations on your commitment to the AAC, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Chet. Thanks for having me.
We'll have more here after these messages on the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back to the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're
joined by one of my favorites, a dear friend, a dear corporate partner, a fantastic woman who basically supports the Mudbugs broadcast and the Mudbugs organization as a whole, Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. First of all, Miss Janice, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Just talk about now, everybody hears about Generational Financial Advisors. You're the first period sponsor. Just talk about everything that goes on at Generational Financial Advisors.
Okay, we have a group of people, including myself, who are all financial advisors, and then I'm also a CPA, so I offer services to small businesses and individuals and tax services. We offer retirement planning, college planning, just basically cover your life services, and we try to work with people and develop that relationship so that it's all about relationships and it's not just about the money.
Is it a little more hectic now with, I guess, tax season just right around the corner?
It is very hectic. We start out with just having to do 1099s and W-2s for the companies that we do work with on a yearly basis, and then we go straight from there into filing all the way into April and sometimes October.
What's the most stressful part of your job?
The deadlines during tax season. Just trying to, if people get their stuff in timely, and trying to make sure that I have the time and can do the job in a timely manner for them so that we're not filing extensions.
We're talking to Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors, one of our Mudbugs corporate partners here in the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You do so many good things for the Mudbugs at GFA. Talk about some of the things that you love, and obviously you work in depth with numbers just past my range of thinking. Just talk about some of the things that you love about the company and some of the things that you love about your job.
Well, one, I love the fact that we're a small company and we have an office here and one in Marshall, Texas, and the fact that we do have a lot of relationships that are long-term, being generational across the family lines, which is our whole goal. So as a person is getting older, we want to make a point to work with their younger children, grandchildren, so that, you know, they understand that we are here to represent them and to work with them for all their needs, tax, accounting, financial planning, insurance, all of it. We have a good group of people, and we've all been together for at least 10 years. So it's a nice small firm, but still, you know, can offer a lot of services.
Aside from being a fantastic corporate partner, you're also a billet. This is your third year as a Mudbug billet, and you have Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson, two very good hockey players, and both with colorful personalities. How has the I guess the atmosphere and the experience been this year for you?
It's been different because before we only had one player, and so then they had to we had a veteran and a rookie this year, and that was interesting to see the interaction between them, especially during training camp. But they have come to know each other and their habits, and we have card games, we have, you know, a lot of different things, and just they've become part of the family.
You do a lot of cooking, and I think that's one of the things that Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson rave about. What's one dish that has become kind of a favorite amongst the guys that you maybe you can think of?
It's something so simple. It's a chicken bite that's wrapped in bacon with brown sugar and stuff, and they can eat 4 pounds of chicken in a heartbeat.
You're also in the Claws Up Booster Club. You're the vice president. You work with Carl Phillips, and just talk about that dynamic. This is the first year that the Mudbugs have brought back the Booster Club. Just talk about how everything's kind of going and maybe some of the things that are on the horizon.
It's been a learning process for us this year. Of course, it was always going to be with you're doing the first time, and you have to see what works, what doesn't work. We have a great group of people. We have probably over 100 members. And we have tried a few things that didn't work, but we've had a lot that's going on, and I think in the future that as we have developed it, you'll see more things for sale, different just push to get some things out and help people understand, like learn about hockey rules, and then stat sheets for people that had been asking for them and things like that we try to get out.
How are the holidays for you? I know that the Booster Club did a lot of good things with ornaments and had a Christmas party, and the food, and obviously we're very much appreciative of that. There's so many things that go on in the holidays. It kind of seems to consume a whole month. How was it as far as from a Booster Club perspective and everything you guys wanted to accomplish?
Oh, it was great, and I think people really, really enjoyed the Christmas party with the guys, and the fact that
But Mudbugs hockey is back on for the third period. All brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Mudbugs skate now from right to left. Outshot 25-11, but very much in this game, and they might have Amarillo where they want them, down by 2 goals in the third. They have rallied back twice in this season series. They'll have to do it again if they're to avoid their third straight loss. They've only lost 2 straight, only 3 times this season. They want to avoid doing that. Well, they've only lost 2 straight, 3 times this season. Quick wrister there by Koklachev from the near side. They want to avoid a 3-game losing streak. All the way down into the Mudbug zone. Underway here in the third. On the near side there is Nichols. Nichols plies it up ahead. There for off the stick of Koklachev. He just kind of redirects it in off his friend Malaikin's stick. Now along the far side, Mudbugs doing some work down low, and it's taken away. Amarillo throws it off the near side boards through the neutral zone. Brazil has it, and we got a whistle. Looks like that puck might have gone for an offside on Shreveport. So this faceoff will come just outside the Amarillo blue line. Mudbugs looking for their first goal of the contest. And that would get them back in it. Puck now skipped on net. Corralled there by Glockner. That was a little one-hopper from Peters from the far side. Stick around for the Raisin Canes post-game show following tonight's game. You know how I like my Caniac. You can say it with me. 10 Louisiana hot sauce packs. Mix them up in the 2 cane sauce. Mix it in all together. And you know what it's called? Say it on cue. Chet's Clawsome Sauce. Raisin Canes, feed your hockey hunger, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Amarillo angles it off the near side boards. Fetchko keeps it in, throws it in front. Oh, it redirected just wide. How did Hutton miss that? He had Glockner beaten. Now to the near corner. That's a great busted play opportunity there by Fetchko. Now kind of a stall along the walls along the near corner. Mudbugs trying to chisel it out. Good hip check there by Hutton. Worked out there by Fetchko. Flipped around to the right point. Dick Peters a shot. Oh boy, Glockner didn't see it, but he's able to blocker it away. Now Miller wagon wheels it around there to Hutton. Hutton throws it in front, didn't get much on it. Weber's pass gets broken up, and Amarillo cannot get it out though. Whacked around to the near side, and now Amarillo will steer it off the near side boards and all the way down. Off the near side boards. Miller tries to get it off of Blackstick, and the puck now is chipped back into the Mudbug zone. Peters has it, the Native American blue liner to the near wall. Metcalf played up ahead, steered to the top of the point. Oh boy, as Witherspoon was trying to whisk it toward the net. Now to the right point. Metcalf has it, thrown in front, and it goes wide. Now Gerard a shot, gets slowed down a bit there by White. Worked back into the Shreveport zone. Good start to this one for the Bugs. Good pep in their step. They're going to need a couple to extend this game. Puck now wristed in deep behind the cage of Perrant. Gerard will send it around the near side boards. Too far there for Natty Shack Stick, who I thought he was looked good tonight. He has battled. Nichols has it from the far side. Try to throw it up ahead. Now back off the stick of Gerard. Paddled aside there by Perrant. Big shout out to the Perrants tuned in tonight. Miss Renna, of course, little brother Ryan, and the rest of the sisters, Raquel and Rayanna. From various parts of Florida. Ryan in Shreveport. And Renna, I believe, is out of the country for work. 3:02 gone by here in the third. A whistle was blown, looked like an icing on Amarillo. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Now wristed in. Mudbugs win the faceoff, but the puck is taken away there by Carlin. To the near side there to Helgren. Helgren will chip it back out to center. Now taken in there by Postula. Throws it. Far side. Carlin a shot. Stick save made there by Perrant. Now off the near side. Venagoni trying to get it on net. Taken away there by Smith. Smith back in action. 3.5 gone by in the third. Off the far side boards. Taken there by Dickinson. Dickinson lost it, and Carlin will be able to shackle that puck back into the Mudbug zone. Now to the near corner. The captain, Matt Allen, always dangerous. 5 goals in 2 games at the top prospects, but he gets his pocket picked there by Brazil. Now Koklachev works it into the zone, and Koklachev gets taken down there by McCardle. McCardle's a big boy. Oh, boy, a couple of Mudbugs run into each other. That was Hutton and Koklachev. I think Hutton didn't put his head up. Got to keep your head on a swivel in this game. Miller works it in to the near corner. Dropped off there for Hutton. He'll squeak it around to the far half wall. Thrown over to Fetchko. Fetchko has it. Fetchko now works it in around the far corner. Fetchko trying to make something happen. Gets a stick held onto. Now Weber trying to hold it from that right point. Chiseled up ahead. Mudbugs have a chance. Back to Miller, a shot. Pad stop made there by Glockner. Now to the near half wall. Weber was taken out of the play. Held in there by Hutton, and Hutton will carom it off the near side boards. And McCardle's got it. McCardle now gets hit from behind there by Weber, and Amarillo possesses the puck, and they'll pop it into midair and down the length of the ice. 5 minutes gone by. Here in the third, the Bulls are up by a couple. 2-0 off the near side boards. Procopio, who had 6 points last weekend, are going to need something from him. Witherspoon thrown in front, blocked. Procopio played back up top. Gerard throws it in front, looking for a redirector. That was Witherspoon who had a stick in front, now back into the neutral zone. Procopio back to Gerard, off the stick of Steele, the Chelsea, Michigan native. To the far side there to Repke. Repke now reels it up ahead. Here comes Trella, throws it toward the net. Save made there by Perron, and he'll cover up any kind of rebound opportunity for Trella. Now pushing and shoving between Metcalf and Trella. And we are just 5:42 into the third. And you see Steele with a few words for Trella. Big shout out to the Steele family. Glad to have them with us from Chelsea, Michigan. Grandma Steele, one of the most popular Steeles in that family. Probably known for her baking skills. Those chocolate chip cookies left an everlasting memory in Chet Yoder's last Christmas. Definitely sweetened up the holidays for me. Those were terrific. And she had like 30 of them in this cookie jar. Now around to the near side. I put it top shelf so nobody sees where it is. Now Brazil throws it in front. That was the cookies, I might add. Now to the near half wall. Brazil to the near corner. Natty Shack. Now to Waltman. Taken away there by Puikonen. Up ahead there to Venagoni. Stolen away. Quick shot there by Natty Shack. Got blocked. Now Waltman gets hit off the puck there by Venagoni. Dickinson gets checked off the puck there by Deneen, but he battles for it now with Allen. Good job there by, oh boy, tripped up a bit there was Dickinson. He was looking for a call. He didn't get one. 3-on-3. Here comes Allen trying to get around the stick of Nichols, and Nichols takes him out of the play. Now around that far half wall. Mudbugs trying to kick it out of trouble. Taken there by Waltman, and Waltman will be able to skitter it back out to center. Malaikin will just drub it back in to the Shreveport zone. 7 minutes gone by in the third. Rubtsov has it. Rubtsov gets the pocket picked there by Martizin. In front of the Amarillo bench now. Mudbugs battle for it. That's Smith. Thrown in to the Mudbug zone. Now Peters will take a U-turn back there to Miller. Miller now will throw it back to the far side. There to Rubtsov. Rubtsov now gallops into the zone. Backhander goes wide. Miller behind the cage. Hard hit along the end boards. That was Carlin who laid that check down. Peters has it, pelts it off the far side boards. Rupsoff up ahead there to Miller. Miller from the far circle. Miller takes it back. Miller now works it in behind the cage. Koklachev can't grab it behind the cage. Now it goes. Rupsoff going to chase it down to the near corner. Mertizing tried to check it out. And now it's taken and lugged back up ahead there by Tung. Tried to flip it back there to Trella, but it went behind him. Smith to the far side there to Peters. Good end-to-end action here. Peters now throws a bouncer toward the net, and Glockner will cover it up. The official paid attendance, 1,372. Inside the Budweiser bullpen. And a break in the action. 11:52 to go here in the third. It's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. The score, the Bulls 2, the Bugs nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. I want to thank all our 2019-2020 billets. Dave Burkata and Casey Ryan and family. Jack and Jordan Choden family. Miss Lydia Davis. Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Jordan and Lindsay Gamble. Jim Hacker. Miss Sue Hammock. I love that chocolate milkshake she always brews. Or steers, or makes, or churns. Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Ed and Jennifer Horton. Chuck Landry, a good friend at Chipotle Mexican Grill. Karen Mitchell and family. Martin and Carla Mueller. Scott and Karen Muskin and family. Kyle and Paige Porter. Randy and Tanya Reeves. Miss Joanne Seaman. Don and Janice Watt and family. And Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family for all being proud billets of the 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs. Hashtag love our billets. We couldn't do it without you. And now, speeding around, Amarillo comes around, thrown in front. Just under the stick of Trella. Puck now popped up ahead. Fetchko going to try to grab it. And the puck now saucered back into the Mudbug zone. Metcalf up off the stick of Fetchko. Fetchko now along the end boards. Hutton going to try to cradle it in, and he can't. Taken away there by Bessick. Off to the far side. Mudbugs trying to steal it. They can't. Now played up ahead. Taken there by White. White has it. White throws it toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Quick whistle, and Perrant will take it. As that puck was still loose. I don't think the Bulls are too happy about that whistle. With 11:03 remaining in the third, Mudbugs are going to have to stretch this game out. Shots 30-16 in favor of the Bulls as they lead 2-0. Glockner with a 16-save shutout. He has been rolling that shutout since last night when he didn't give up a goal in the second and third period. The only goal he's given up was an unassisted tally to Timofey Koklachev. What a performance from Glockner. Now in deep into the Amarillo zone. Mudbugs trying to crack the board. Thrown back up top. Just missed the outstretched stick of Dickinson. Goes all the way down. Boy, Perrant almost lost it. But luckily it was behind his cage. The Ohio State commit. That's Dickinson. Has it. Here comes the Brighton, Michigan native. And the puck poke checked away by Allen. Steele back to Peters. Peters to Steele. The young man, Steele. Up ahead there to Dickinson, and he's got to slow it down a little bit. Back to Peters. Nichols, Waltman, and Natty Shack check in for Coach Soupy. Trying to make something happen. Peters gaining the blue line, throws it toward the net wide. Malakin works it around the near side. Nichols tries to chip it in deep. He can't. Blocked up ahead. Now Mertizing can't get around. Delayed offsides here for Amarillo. To the far side there to Miller. Miller gains the blue line from the right side, and he came in offsides. That was close. I thought they touched up. Caleb Andrade said, I don't think so. With 9:49 now remaining here in the third. I'm Chet Yoder, bringing to you live Shreveport Mudbugs hockey from Amarillo, Texas. Amarillo 2, Shreveport nothing. Shreveport has not scored a goal since late in the first period last night. And it has been Glockner in between the pipes for Amarillo for the whole series. Worked in deep along the far circle. And it is Burke who's able to bank it off the far side boards back out to center. Miller gains the blue line from the left side. Re-enters, throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now 3-on-2. Amarillo hurries. Helgren just kind of lifts it into the near corner. Good stick tie up there by Metcalf. To the far side, there was roommate Miller. Miller gains the blue line. Miller, the point leader for Mudbugs. Oh, he threw it off the skate of Bessick, trying to hope it went in. It's a good opportunity as now McCardle will just whack it back into the Shreveport zone. The clock becoming a factor for Shreveport as we're down to 8:50 and counting in the third. Up ahead there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff comes in through the slot onto the stick of Smith. Back the other way. 2-on-1. Thrown in front, and Powikonen comes in offsides. We got a whistle. I thought it was an offside. Maybe not. Face-off outside the Mudbug zone. It wasn't offsides. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Played back to Gerard. Gerard throws it off the stick of Smith. Now back off the heel of Koklachev. Now thrown up ahead there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff pokes it up ahead there for his buddy Koklachev. Koklachev has it. He'll work it in. Centering feed there for Smith. Handcuffed there by White. White now tried to throw it up ahead. He got a stick poke check there by Smith. Now Trella comes around the far side. Trella, a ripper, hit the post with the shot. And they're saying no goal right on the spot there. Boy, Amarillo for a second thought it hit the inside of that crossbar. That's what Rocky Russo now is pointing at. He was trying to get the attention of the lead official. We'll see what happens after the whistle is blown. Pushing and shoving now behind the cage of Perrant. Mudbugs work it out of trouble. Brazil up across center. Now puck is just squibbed in to the Amarillo zone, to the near side. Whacked at. Mudbugs hold the zone. Thrown in front. Back over to Weber. Weber a shot. Cradled and saved. Made there by Glockner. Oh, Weber tried to weed it in along that short side. He almost snuck it past the armpit of Glockner as he preserves the shutout with 7:31 to go in the third. Face-off one. Fetchko off drive, and a save made there by Glockner. Oh, Fetchko wants that one back. He was trying to roof it. Scores elsewhere in the South Division. We'll give it to you after the next whistle. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. They're able to kind of slip it around along the end boards. It is Corpus Christi up on Lone Star 2-1, midway marker of the third at the American Bank Center. And it is Topeka beating New Mexico 3-1 late in the second from Albuquerque. To the far side, Brazil trying to grab it. Worked off the puck there to the far side. Now along to the near side there to Fetchko. Fetchko. A long shift for him. Thrown in front. Trying to find the back door. Hutton works it in deep. Can Fetchko grab it? He will. And now to the near corner. Puck now is speared all the way down. Peters has it. Back in his own zone. 6:38 left in the third. Puck now slipped in behind the cage of Glockner, who's got a 18-save shutout. And he has shut down the Bugs for around 5 periods now. Back up top, the last 4 and counting. Quick shot, and it was an offside on the Bugs. Uh-oh. Smith's got some healthy language going toward the Amarillo bench. They are not talking about golf plans in the summer. That is for sure. Face-off won there by Amarillo. To the near side there to Messick. Messick now off the far side, boards up ahead. Thrown through the slot. Trella, a shot. He fanned on it. Now Rupsoff has it. Rupsoff's got Miller with him. Throwing it up ahead there to Miller. Miller has it from the far corner, tied up a bit. And it's taken away, and Amarillo has it. Thrown up ahead, and we got a seal up, and now possibly a fight. Rupsoff was tied up there, and now Aaron White to the near corner, taken away there by Witherspoon. To the near corner there to Miller. Time starting to tick down on the Bugs. Up ahead off the stick of Witherspoon in deep into the Amarillo zone. To the near side there to Martizine. Worked in deep into the Mudbug zone. Gerard to the far side there to Metcalf. Metcalf off the stick of Steele. The puck goes in deep. Taken there by Malakin. Procopio able to steal it. Procopio to Witherspoon. Throws it toward the net. And he shot it wide. And it might have caught a piece of Glockner's armor. That was a great chance. Mudbugs have it back in their own end. That's Steele. 4:55 left in the third. Bulls 2, Bugs nothing. Steele comes in, quick wrister. Stick was involved as it went down wide. Boy, Steele blew a tire and he went awkwardly into the boards. Luckily, he is okay. To the near side there to Metcalf. Metcalf gains the blue line from the left side, colors it in. Taken away there by Vanagoni. Played through the neutral zone. Nichols to the far side. Puck is just dumped in. There by Waltman along to the near corner. That was Nichols trying to battle for it. Puck played back out to center. Dickinson off the far side boards. Puck now lofted back into the Mudbug zone, and it'll go down for icing. Well, Coach Soupy is going to have a scenario here where he can think about pulling his netminder. It's still plenty of time, but you need a pair. And that's where you kind of think about maybe the 3-minute range. Coach Soupy doesn't like to do it too early. And we got a timeout. And we'll take a break as well with 4:11 to go. Here in the third, Amarillo calls a timeout. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. I'm Chet Yoder bringing you live Mudbugs hockey. Shots are 30-20 in favor of Amarillo. They have a 2-0 lead with 4:11 remaining here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Mudbugs need a couple here, at the very least, to extend the game. And the way Topeka is winning tonight, a loss here could possibly put them down by 4 points for the race for third spot. One thing the Mudbugs know is that they'll be in the postseason, but obviously, if you're the 4 seed, you are on the road for games 1, 2, and 5 the rest of the way. Off the far side window all the way down, Amarillo wins the faceoff. Into the bug zone it goes. Richie Perrant taking a look at the bench. Off the near side boards there to Dickinson, too far. We're down to 3:50 left in the third. I would think a signal is going to come up soon as the Mudbugs can try to establish some pressure in the Bulls zone first. Stolen away there by Brazil. He'll work it into the Amarillo zone. Played off the far side. Boy, it hit off the back heel of Andrade. And now Trella takes it 2-on-1. Trella, quick wrister save, main rebound chance. Hit into the net. Goes Perrant. And the net comes off its mooring. And we got a whistle. Do we have a penalty coming up? This could give the Mudbugs a chance. It's Trella going in the box. I believe it's charging. We'll see what the call is, but this is an opportunity for Mudbugs hockey. They will have now an AEP SWEPCO power play. Yeah, I thought it was charging. It is, and it's going against Trella. With 3:27 remaining in the third. It is the Bulls 2 and the Bugs nothing. Matt Allen did not like the call, and he's starting to chirp away at Caleb Andrade. Here we go. Face-off one there by the Bulls. They have it, and they'll be able to whisk it down. Oh, no, held in. Smith can't hold the zone. Peters to the far side, missed everybody, and the puck is whacked down the length of the ice. Mudbugs might be thinking about pulling their goalie for a 6-on-4 dealio. The problem with that is Amarillo can ice the puck. Miller will work it in deep. Carlin has it. Thrown to the far side, and the puck is popped out of the zone. Down to 2:50 left in the third. Mudbugs need a couple. Koklachev works it across the blue line. Koklachev and the Mudbugs trying to at least make it interesting. Oh, no, a bad pass taken away. Venegoni on a break. All alone, backhander. He shot it wide. And down goes Perrant as he got tripped up by his own man. That was an accident. And luckily, Perrant seems to be okay. Uh-oh. What did Perrant do? He just threw the net in agony as he's in pain right now. Oh boy, fans behind Perrant taunting him with, boy, Kleenex napkins. That's not nice. Boy, Perrant has battled tonight. He's turned in a fantastic effort to give his team a chance to win this game. He's got 30 saves on the night. And now a timeout. Well, wait a minute. There was a whistle. I would think Coach Soupy's going to hold on to that timeout for now. He's going to wait till they try to scrape away one, maybe with a minute left, and then you can call your timeout. You can call a timeout after a goal, by the way. A lot of coaches don't do that, just so if you don't know. Thrown up ahead now, they're Miller. Miller has it, gains the blue line. Miller, oh, he lost it there off a good poke check steal there by Allen, but Mudbugs able to hold the zone. Now held on to, interfered with there was Weber. And now Perrant comes out of the cage. Empty net to my right. 6 attackers for Bugs hockey. It's a 6-on-4 dealio. Along the end boards. Mudbugs thrown up ahead. Nobody was there. And Girard's got to get back. Empty net to my right. Mudbugs all for broke here. Down by 2. Witherspoon around the far corner. Witherspoon played back up top to Dickinson. Waits. Dickinson fires it toward the net, blocked. Off the near side boards down the length of the ice. You can ice the puck. Dickinson to the near corner. There for Girard. Empty net to my right. Still 6-on-4 hockey. Trella ready to get out of the box in 10 seconds. To the far side. Quick wrister. Blocked as it goes to the near corner. Mudbugs hold the zone. They got to watch out because Trella's going to get out of the box. Oh, no. It goes out of the zone as they passed it back up top to Dickinson. Down to $1:20 left in the third. Off the skate. Bessick tried to bang it in. It got blocked. And now Natty Shack has it. Natty Shack lugs it in. Muscled in behind the cage of Glockner, who's got a 20-save shutout. Mudbugs trying to break it. Back up top. Can Metcalf hold it? He does. One-time blast. What a kick save made there by Glockner. Metcalf punches it in. Natty Shack holds the zone. Natty Shack now through the near circle there to Weber. Weber back up top to Natty Shack. Thrown in front. Redirected just wide to the far corner. Witherspoon to Metcalf. Back to Witherspoon from the far half wall. Quick shot, stick save made there by Glockner. 35 seconds. Toward the far circle. Mudbugs hold the zone. Natty Shack thrown in front. Backhand shot. Open net. Kick save made there by Glockner. What a save. From the point now. Nichols throws it toward the net. Blocked in front. 15 seconds. Time running out on Shreveport, and we got a whistle. With 18 seconds left in regulation, and Coach Soupy now will use his timeout. I'm guessing Coach Soupy's going to use his timeout. He's got one. He was waiting as long as he could. Oh, wow. There's a penalty coming up to Mudbugs hockey? It looks like a too many men on the ice call. And barring a miracle of all miracles, the Mudbugs are going to drop 2 here in Amarillo. Boy, they battled tonight. Glockner made some big saves, including just an outstretched pad stop along the short side. Robbed Girard along that short side to try to get on the board. That was an unbelievable save from Glockner. And there's the timeout from Soupy. Coach Soupy, he had one to take, so he's got to call it. What is Rocky Russo barking about? Not sure what he is peeved about. So Coach Soupy will get the board out and draw it up. He will have to draw up 2 goals in 18 seconds. Mudbugs have scored 2 goals in 9 seconds. Taking you back a couple of years ago to Game 5 of the South Divisional Final between Lone Star and Shreveport. One of the biggest goals in Mudbugs history, scored by one Jack Yannick. It was Baranovsky's and Yannick who scored those goals in 9 seconds apart. Face-off now to the left of Perrant. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Peters around to the far side. Mudbugs are a man down. And taken down there was Peters. Extra attacker time. And it's going to be touched up with 6 seconds. And we'll get a penalty. Looks like a holding call is going against Amarillo. At 19:54. Well, 6 seconds left. Mudbugs will try to put any kind of biscuit toward the net. Metcalf tried to get off, and he will. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Thrown toward the net, empty net to my right, all the way down in the Mudbug zone, and that'll do it. Final score, Amarillo 2, Shreveport nothing. And the Mudbugs come up short this weekend, but I think they know what the secret might be to beat Amarillo. They gathered a lot of positives in this series, and if the two were to meet in the postseason, what a series it might be between the Bulls and the Bugs. Final score, the Bulls 2, the Bugs nothing. Stick around for the Raisin Canes postgame show. We'll tell you all about it after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there.
Explore the underwater world
here at Sterling Dental Center,
seeing
and
all
we
the
treat our
colorful fish of the sea, or simply want to feel the rush of the open water. We can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Carousel, and Roytan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes, from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Final score, Amarillo 2, Shreveport nothing. And this was a game that maybe the Mudbugs thought they had scored, and that controversial no goal call late in the second really proved costly. It changed the game around. The game started at 16:30 in the first period when Brett Postula was able to bang in his third goal of the year. Hellgren and Burke got the assists, and Amarillo was up 1-0. Then Nichols got on a breakaway, short-handed, late in the second. Thought he slipped the biscuit past Glockner, and there was a whistle from Caleb Andrade. They wanted to review it, and they discussed it, and they waved it off, and they said there was no goal, and it stayed a 1-0 game. Shortly after, Matt Allen would shoot a rebound in for his 24th goal of the year. Nicholas Puikinen got the assist, and it was a 2-0 game, and that's all she wrote, folks. Your Scuba Ventures, 3 stars of the game. I thought Warren Nattyshak was terrific. He's your 3rd star of the game. Your 2nd star of the game, Sam Miller. I thought he was terrific tonight. He is your 2nd star of the game. And your number 1 star, in my mind, was Richie Perron. He did everything he could. I thought he was terrific. He takes the tough luck loss. He stopped 30 shots that he faced and takes a tough loss tonight. Final score, Amarillo 2, Shreveport nothing. Join us for our next broadcast. It'll be next Friday night back at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Get your tickets now by calling 318-636-7094 during business hours, or log on to mudbugshockey.com. It'll be guaranteed win night for the Mudbugs, so if they don't win, you get a free ticket to Saturday's game, which are paid ticket on Friday. Only paid tickets are used to redeem for a free ticket for Saturday's game. Once again, the Mudbugs will have a Friday night 7-11 puck drop against Odessa, 6:50 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder, thanking all our fans, supporters, and corporate partners for tuning in to tonight's game. Final score, Amarillo 2, Shreveport nothing. Amarillo wins the season series 5-3. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey, and as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!